students. Today we are going to read a poem. This is from class 5 DAV. So open your page number 93, B3. I have got email. This is your poem. So today we will read this poem and analyze stanza wise. Look at the poem carefully. There are 3 stanzas here, and in the first stanza we will read about the advantages of email. In the second stanza, we will read some disadvantages of email. And in the last stanza, that is the conclusion stanza, where the poetess analyze whether it is a boon or a bane. Advantages and disadvantages, and he conclude here what he think. Here he write that in the last stanza that in spite of some disadvantages, it is a boon to us. Okay. So now let's read the poem. The postman does not knock at my door, yet I have mail of that I am sure. I don't know my pin code. That anyway is a fashion out of mode. So, in a general mail, what we see? When it reached to our house, the postman knocked at our door and give us the mail to us. So, in case of email, no postman will knock at your door, yet you will get the email. Sure. Okay, I don't know my pin code. So, in the case of email, you don't require any pin code. Only you have to remember the mail address, right? That anyway is a fashion out of mode. So those things, the knocking of the postman at the door and knowing the pin code, these are the fashion out of mode. So the knowing the pin code is a fashion out of mode. So here you can a question come that what is a fashion out of mode? So knowing the pin code in this present era, in the era of email, is a fashion out of mode. Next, I have not sent a letter by post in 1 year. Yet I communicate with all those who are dear. So the poetess has not received any letter by the post in 1 year. This is also a short question. In 1 year, the poetess have not received a letter by post in 1 year. Okay. Yet I communicate with all those who are dear. By which process the poet communicate? By communicating with the email. Next, outside my house, you won't find a mailbox anywhere. But does it matter? And do I care? My letters are on my computer screen. Getting messages is my cherished dream. Outside the poet's house, you don't find any mailbox anywhere. But does it matter? Do the poetess care about it? No. Why? Because the poetess received letters on her computer screen. Getting messages is the poetess' cherished dream. Okay, so the poetess likes to get messages on the computer screen, that is the email. The poetess is very much fond of about the email. With the click of a mouse, I talk to my brother in Florida, or a battalion of long lost friends, one even in Costa Rica. Now, with the click of a mouse, I talk to my brother who is in Florida. So, by sending email, I can talk to my brother within a second who lives in Florida, or a battalion of long lost friends. So many friends who have been lost for a long time, I can talk with those friends by the click of a mouse who lives in Costa Rica. So there are some advantages of email are given in the first stanza. Now go to the second stanza. But there are times I sigh and go pale when I have to sift through countless emails. But sometimes I sigh and go pale. I get much more irritated. Why? When I have to sift through countless of emails. When countless emails come to my mailbox in the computer, my mailbox my mailbox is filled with many types of emails. I get puzzled with those emails, which are important to me, which are not important. So I go pale through these numerous emails. A wrong address could mess up one's life. One may get queries on beauty when science is the line. A wrong address could mess up one's life. So, in email address, a wrong address could mess up, could destroy, could do harm on one's life, because if I give a wrong address, or give if someone give a wrong address, the mail will not reach at the proper address, and it will do some harm to the life of that person. An important information you can't give to the sender if you give a wrong address. So this is also a disadvantage of email. And here on the base of this disadvantage, the poetess question about the beauty of the science. About the beauty of the science, why for a single wrong address can mess up one's life. So this is also destroy the beauty of the science. It also a disadvantage of email. Oh, betide you if a virus you release. So a virus can harm the software system of the whole computer system if someone send a virus through email. Your mail inside the computer will freeze. So a virus will freeze the mailbox of your computer. So there are three disadvantages. Number one, when countless number of emails came to your mail address, a wrong address can mess up one's life. And the third is, a virus can harm your mailbox. Next, come to the last chapter or the third stanza or the last stanza. I can't figure out if email is a boon or a bane. So, on the basis of the first and the second stanza, the poetess can't figure out whether email is a boon or a bane. But without it, life would never be the same. In this era, in this modern era, in this fast modern era, our life could not be thought without the email. Our life cannot be the same without the email. Because through the email, we can send a message within a second who lives in anywhere in the world. About this .com. So here the poetess called email as .com. And in this .com, the poetess confessed that I am crazy. About this .com, I confess I am crazy. Though mom screams, oh, it's made you lazy. The poet confessed that he has been crazy. He has gone crazy about this .com, and her mother called her that it make you lazy. Mouse potato, Dad will often say, but getting email is the best part of my day. Her father called her mouse potato. Also lazy, who is all time busy with the computer screen, who is all time busy with the net surfing, is called mouse potato. It make you lazy. So her father called her mouse potato. But getting email is the best part of the poetess day. The poetess best part of the day is getting email. Dear God, it's neither male nor the female. It is neither the male nor the female. The best thing you gave us is the email. So according to the poetess, not the male, neither the male, not the female. Your best creation is the email. The best gift to the poetess is the email. Okay, so in the first stanza you can see the advantages of email. Second stanza some disadvantages of email. And in the last stanza conclusion part, the poetess conclude that it is the best gift. The email is the best gift to us. Okay, so in the conflict between advantage and disadvantage of email, the boon or the bane about the email, the advantages win the battle of these two controversial things, the disadvantages and the advantages. The advantages win the battle, that email has numerous numbers of advantages. It is a boon to us, it is a boon to our modern life. Okay, now we have explained this poem. You read it and understood it. After that, next class we will discuss about some questions from this chapter.